The richest man in Africa, Dangote, he reached out to Nigerians and also said certain things to the government. In fact, let me break it down. He said he's been frustrated and that the government should buy him out if the government is not going to do for him what will help him progress. Now, these things are cut into two. Yes, we have instances where government assists entrepreneurs to build. But whilst we are talking about Dangote, and of course, obviously, with our divided opinion about it, it seems the media is directed towards that path of empathy, sympathy for Dangote. But we have a man. He is a son of a veteran. I'm talking about Seun Kuti, the son of Fela Kuti. He has a different opinion. In fact, his opinion is different from what probably you might have at this time. Maybe you've listened to certain radio or TV stations talking about Dangote and how the government is not willing to help Dangote. The government is this, the government is that. But I want to tell you this before we proceed so you will understand where we are heading to. The Nigerian government bought, or let's say invested in Dangote's refinery to the tune of $2 billion. That's not cheap. That's not little. And also remember that Emefiele, who is right now cooling his feet in the custody of the security service DSS, also did some backdoor arrangement with Dangote, whilst you are paying through your nose, meaning whilst you were exchanging dollar to naira and the price and the amount of it, the exchange is sort of inconvenient for you, Dangote was actually getting it easier. Why? Well, you'll be finding out. Now, Dangote is crying, saying that the government should buy him out. Some have said, oh, they are not supplying Dangote crude. But the compliance unit of the Federal Republic of Nigeria specialized in what Dangote said is ready to get done, which is crude oil refined into whatever kind of products. They said that the imported refined crude oil has more value than what Dangote is set or is embarked upon. Now, this didn't sit down with a lot of people because the Nigerian government itself, they have failed to sustain a refinery. They have failed to sustain a steel factory or industry. They have failed in almost everything. Well, let us give room to Seun Kuti because what he said, it will blow your mind. There is something fishy in Dangote's refinery, and you will be blown away with this one. Do not forget to like and share. Do not forget to tap on the subscribe button. Let's get right into it.
That's what I say. I don't do one live. I do one live. I say there cannot be revolution with the middle class involved in Nigeria. I do that. I say you cannot kill your God. You cannot kill your God. The reason why Nigerians never rise up, the reason why nothing will change, even when youth won't rise up, on that group of youth go stand up, say, there no one rise up. One person go say, protest is good. There's never any cohesive thought. It's because all of you want to be like them. That's the problem. Now, no understand, I won't be like them. That's why any of now we hold any small cash. They talk, just give 100 million enter one of our hand. The first thing to go carry mopo. First of all, mopo. Anything that they do, now pack on yourself from an area. When from that area they stay where that money meet you. Not be say that if they stay that area, you make her for life. You know, go sit down for where you did, begin to develop your area, be done. Be your big fish in the little sea. No, you go through yourself. They go pack come up for their area, move to the same area as them. They do the same things. One chop before they chop. Go where they go. Dress like them. Carry mopo. Treat Nigerians. That's it. Because you want to be like them. I believe say life. And I believe say life. is how they are living it. Say if I never live like them, I never live life. Yeah. When I believe, say, if I never live like these people, I never live life. That's the reason why nothing can change. Any lie they just come blue, give una go believe. Now these people say Nigerian government no fit run refinery. They say Nigerian refinery no fit work. I say believe that those our refinery no fit work. Abi, I believe for my own mind. Una think say these businessmen they are different from your government officials. Una believe say the government and the business people, all these big men that they hate for all Nigeria, whether na Tony Lumelu, whether na Dangote, whether na Otedola, whether na any of these big men, Dan Tatao, all of them, where they say they be billionaire for the country. Peter Obisef, billionaire, Tinubu, all of them, I say they're different. I say the businessmen they try. Now government they stop them. The businessmen they try. Now government don't let them do something. Well, una never get sense with that. If una think say these people is because now the people they enter my jail, they say, why is government treating Dangote bad? People they come and say government is treating, why is government? Dangote is the fucking government, bro. What is government? What is Dangote? What is the difference between the two of them? Anything they tell you, they'll just believe. Now these people for under Obasanjo regime, say make government come on hand for refinery business. Government has no business. I can never forget that mantra. They shut them all over Nigeria. All the press men. Today my life is education and misinformation. Today my life is education and misinformation. So I go fit get sense small to understand. Because I did do my organized abandonment series. This is my organized abandonment series. Right? This is my organized abandonment series. Today on education and misinformation. We don't do food. I remember we don't do food, we don't do security. Hey, I want to show how they abandon for every situation. These people under Obasanjo, they buy our refinery. They bought all Nigeria refinery for cheap, for nothing. Government say they no, the work government cannot run, and no government has no business in business. All journalists now they talk. Government has no business in business. Government has no business in business. Government has no business. Now they come. Okay, Obasanjo sold all the refinery to them. Now Yaradua enter government, collect all the refinery back. Yaradua, when he entered, now he reverse all that privatization. Say it was a scam on Nigerian people. They say it was a scam on Nigerian people. Then Yaradua collect all the refinery back. Now today, Yaradua die. You know if he carry out in program of bringing those refineries back to life. You know if he carry out in plan. Are you telling me say all those big men will buy that refinery under Obasanjo, they buy refinery will not go work? Say you believe? No, because I know they like, I'm not gonna forget what they say, evidence, what they say, but the common one, just the sensible things we will just supposed to think for our mind. Just use your own 5 and 6, just for your brain. Just add 1 plus 1, make it just become 2. Not be say just simple maths. These people bought these refineries from government less than 20 years ago. Right? In Obasanjo's second term, 03 to 07, he give all of them those refineries, less than 20 years. Are you saying that these businessmen, we go don't carry their experts, their engineers, everybody go for that place, go look what they want buy, they go check all those things, they go do feasibility study, then they call them, they go do feasibility study, they go check all the things where they say they want buy. I mean, they go check out. They buy out from government. Are you saying these people buy something when they go ever work? Are you saying these people won't buy something that time, just 20 years, say this thing, they don't go work, won't buy out? Dangote na him buy all Nigeria textile mill. What happened to all the mills? They could just come outside. When they don't bow and finish, you know how much federal government put for that refinery? They give 2 billion. I did a live. The day they announced that they give Dangote 2 billion for 20% of that refinery. Government gave Dangote just $2 billion for just 20% of that refinery. That refinery is 680,000 barrel per day capacity and fertilizer. Listen, that same day, Sinclair Oil for America, I mean that's the name of the company, I think Sinclair or something, I can check later. They sold the same size of refinery with rail tracks, with trains, with the same fertilizer, everything, giant refinery, just like Dangote. The entire thing, they sold it for $2 billion. The entire thing in America was sold. America, where workers earn more, where things are more expensive than Nigeria. They sold that same size of refinery that day for 2 billion. Federal government buy 20% of Dangote on just 20% for the same 2 billion. This Dangote has the audacity to come and say today, I say, one government, they sabotage. I say, in the last 5 years, has the government of Nigeria spent $2 billion on Nigerian education for all of us, to educate all our children? We don't see $2 billion. $2 billion is over 300 billion naira. He come and say, you know, one monopoly. When they don't think be monopoly, I don't believe in monopoly. Government should come and buy the refinery. More come buy DC. Refinery where to go work. More we come. See, una no get sense. See now, due to una, they don't use their influencers. So they don't come outside. Hey, government won't keep Dangote. All of them. Government now not going to say that the plan between him and the government, he don't do the first step now. So government now to look like say government is proactive. Government will come buy the refinery. Abi now because the government do well. Abi later the base will now fall on Nigeria head. Do Abi Abi why? It was said that okay. The question to ask is this: if the refinery they work, is it our now we go collect the profit? Is the profit going to go to Nigerians? Is the profit of the refinery is it a national business? This is Dangote's personal. Now he choose say he won't enter that business. No gun to his head. Nobody tie him. He say I'm business. They say capitalism. Business is win or lose. It's either you do the business well and you gain. This is capitalism. So I tell you now, this is what capitalism says. Business means say if you do your business well, you move forward. If you don't do your business well, you fall off. Why be say when the rich men of Nigeria do business, work well, we must come and help them out? That is socialism. They go tell you every day, say socialism is bad. Socialism is bad. But when they fuck up, they immediately run to the government for public money. Just like we do in Nigeria, everywhere in the world. They run to the government for public money. They run to the government for public money. For public money, they run to the government. Government carry public money, give them. Is that not socialism? So they want socialism for themselves. They want socialism for themselves. They want government to practice socialism for them. But for the people, no. Rugged capitalism. Rugged capitalism. Anybody will want to develop oil for that Nigeria. We in Nigeria, they must development, not be investment. If you do investment and you fuck up, it's your business. If it's not development, what they do. Before in the think of personal refinery, we go down pipe gas enter all Nigerian homes. All those our gas will they waste. We will first start with gas piping gas. Now those same piping system for carry oil reach in refinery cheap. The same oil, the same they would build the pipe. The way they do for all the pipe will reach in refinery. They will do in business. But no, they don't want to do that one. The hard part. Nobody want to do the hard part of the war for Nigeria. Nobody want to do the development part. Now how to invest and take money from your existence. Now to invest, take money from your existence. Which one they do with the work? Say Dangote one, say make government. Why I no say okay? Why I no say in hate monopoly? Make they come collect the cement. I don't like monopoly. Take the cement factory. Let me concentrate on this petrol. When people say I have monopoly, I'm tired of this monopoly. Take my cement. Let me concentrate on this refinery. Take the cement. Why you no give the cement? Why not the refinery won't give us? Go do the work. Who say Sinclair refinery? Come on, keep quiet. I don't even follow this kind of people argue. Me, I do the research. Same size of refinery. Same size. When I look at them, say Sinclair is 85 weighty. But I don't bring that here like come here. Why you not give us the cement? Say make government take cement. Say won't concentrate. Say won't concentrate. He must concentrate on this refinery. Say Nigerian people, now rich man they build house now. Now rich man they build house. Poor people don't get business with cement. Cement now rich man business. Now rich man they do cement business. So you want to help people of Nigeria. Now petrol be the problem. We need cheaper petrol in our country. We are a petroleum producing country. We need cheap petrol. If petrol is cheap, people's life will be better. So government of Nigeria, leave his refinery. More now buy the cement. Now the cement one won't buy. Buy the cement one. More the face rich people after they face them. More than the hammer house. No problem. Make now let her finish this refinery well. Make the refinery work. Make not forget. Make this refinery work. Make everybody see cheap fuel. Because now waiting government tell us when they carry our 2 billion give her. Say this refinery is going to make life better for all Nigerians. That's why we've been pumping money. That's why we've been pumping money. That's why we've been pumping money. But they'll just come make noise for the internet. They don't pay the journalists as usual. Bring me to all these journalists. We don't go fit tell Nigerian people the truth. Personal business is personal business. Why is somebody's personal business national interest all of a sudden? How many people business they scatter for Nigeria? Amcon, we say they pay the agbese for Amcon. We say they pay the agbese. What would they? They never agree pay Nigerians back. Over 20 trillion naira. That time, where dollar still be 150 to 1. Dollar was 150 to 1 when these people collect over 20 trillion in bad loans. Where government pay for them. Government pay this money for all these people. 20 trillion. Now they take from Amcon. A whole government parastatal just to handle the debt of rich Nigerians. Over 20. Government never go back when they seize all their house. They never pay till today. The business still full ground. Now government they beg them up and down, they run, they beg them, say they can't try pay. Only some small when no get mad, they don't lock one house, lock one this thing. Finish. They say nobody can collect the money from them and then be alaye. Some people say government they these people are the government. Now only then they benefit from Nigeria. Oh, they are the only beneficiaries. If you are complaining that Dangote's life is hard in Nigeria, then what are we waiting for? If Dangote's life is hard in Nigeria, what are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? These are the only people enjoying this country. All the benefit of the country is in their pockets. Yet they will come online. Federal government they print. They tell you this thing now. Federal government they print dollar. You know they print dollar for Nigeria. Dollar come from our crude oil. I think they collect her steady. I need this dollar, this dollar, this dollar. Then they pack and give them. No money to build school, no money to do anything. No money to do road, no money to do hospital, no money for public housing. How many bag of cement Dangote don't donate to don't give me to build house for poor people? Where's the housing? Where all our cement? Nigerians they earn 30,000 naira per month. One bag of cement, 8K. Nothing say that man wants you to be a homeowner. $17 per hour. Then they aim for America. $17 per hour. Per hour. Bag of cement here is $5, $3, $4, $8. Me, I don't know to tell you about all these men again. I don't know. They don't say me. I know from long time. Say this our Dangote Refinery, and I sabi that one. Me, I don't know anything, but me know they ask me. Mona ended the pack all Nigeria give on a business because I said won't be mogul. Now be business mogul when they make money from people suffering. Make they charge Nigerians highest money for internet per capita. Salary is 30,000 naira per month. 10 gig of internet is 6K. Imagine 10 gig of internet, 6K, 4K, 5K. 10 gig of internet. Salary is 30K. Now they see country. Now so this kind of people, now the kind of people when they follow be this, see price of food. Who can buy it? Things your people need to survive. They go pack themselves, put for there. Look petrol matter, say. Look at this petrol issue. Every politician is an oil businessman. Oil businessman is politician. All of them are together. So look at me. I want to talk which I want to, but I don't let me invest about all this matter. Because the issue is this: it's easier for people to say I hate government than to say I hate this system. Because all of them want make this system continue. So all the people they push the system. Now they support them to they push the rubbish system, but now they shout every government. But these people are friends with every government. So if you hate government every time, these people are friends with all the government people now. Why not like them? Why them be good people? Why are they good people? Every government is their friend. Everybody in government is their friend. But every time any content I say government, it's only government, but them don't get inside the problem. The way then they do Nigeria is okay. When they pack all the money, put for only their own pocket is okay. When they develop country is okay. And I repeat, the annoying thing they say, now Nigeria, all of them they say, I no go talk thing if not their personal business. Nobody get personal business for Nigeria. Their so-called personal business is our public interest. There's no so-called. I repeat to you people, if Dangote no exists, somebody else will sell me, and somebody else will sell cement. Nobody carry cement come from heaven. If all these oil people, what be the oil businessmen, instead of not oil businessman, they will tell the we do oil business, all the old AGIP, all of them. If they don't exist, other people will sell oil because it is there. If they don't exist, other people will grow food. People can grow food and sell. This not be any business moguls thing. It's licensed business. If government give you license to do this business, you will have money because it is
Welcome
there.
back.
It is not development.
Yes, Seun Kuti, due to the activism and the revolutionary spirit of his father, has been able to rub shoulders with people who have history on their fingertips, people who have information, people who are connected. So with this, it speaks from a place of his own understanding of what is happening in our society. Yes. He said, I am privy to certain information. And I'm not saying you should accept all that Seun Kuti is saying. He might be saying, I have information. I got information from one highly placed politician who knows more about what's happening in this refinery deal or government involvement or investment. It could be true and it might not be true. He said that the refinery was supposed to kickstart sometimes 2018, 2019, 2020, did not. Till present, 2024, 2023/2024, the refinery is ready to kickstart and work. Now he's saying that that refinery is not going to work. I was expecting that he was going to highlight certain factors why it will not work, but he said he cannot say the reasons why this refinery will not work. But we do not have to look too far about some. Maybe we don't know everything about some reasons why this refinery is not going to work, even though Dangote had done what he said he could and he should do. I listened to Dangote, his press conference. He said that he has been able to get the petroleum product to a certain purity, and it all has to do with the sulfur content and the residue and all of that. Okay. Now, Dangote definitely will not embark on this. I am just thinking if he's not ready to succeed. Dangote also talked about monopoly. He said certain people were saying he has already monopolized all sectors, and he did this because of that monopoly that certain people in his own tribe, that's from the north of Nigeria, brought in. That Dangote was able to thrive and succeed because of his close alliance with these people, and that Dangote wants to monopolize, is into this, is into that, is into that, is into this. He wants to take over everything. Now, it is not about if Dangote wants to take over or Dangote doesn't want to take. He spoke about it. He said, "I do know I don't do monopoly." He said, "If I want to do monopoly, I would have done so. Those that do it, they do it with the law." He said a lot of things that wasn't too clear. But the truth of it is that yes, Dangote became rich through monopoly. That's the truth of it. Now, this has always been part of the cancer in democracy. It hurts the economy. Nepotism is also part of this, where you tend to offer contracts or provision or tender to family members, friends, acquaintances, thereby creating that inadequacy in the entire country, where people who have the ability to also perform are unable to perform because you have offered it to your cousin, your relatives, and there is no spread. It becomes a problem. Dangote said no, he has no business with it. Obviously, Dangote is not going to say yes, I became rich, I am who I am because we are relatives or we are connected to certain politicians that are connected to certain politicians, to certain military dictator and all of that. Yes, Dangote was going to be rich normally because he wasn't lazy. Yes, he might have had it good here and there, opportunity from my uncle. Oh, my auntie gave me that's how destinies are built anyway. The truth of the matter is this: every business person wants to make money. That is the truth. They want to make profit, nothing more, nothing less. Now, Seun Kuti also talked about socialism and he compared it to capitalism. In his example, he said the corrupt system practiced in Nigeria is socialism, where private business persons or entrepreneurs expect the government to build them out, to give them money, to build them out, to give them money, to build them out, to give them money, to invest in. But on the other end, capitalism has nothing to do with the government helping, buying into, loaning. It has nothing to do with that. You get into it, you go through the channel. If you need to loan money, you go through the banks and you either make or you lose. If you don't make profit, that's it. You lose and you go bankrupt. Your creditors, they will come at you really hard. They will really go for your jugular. A lot of people, let's say in the United States, where you will find more of capitalism, many of these men, they had to end their life because they cannot face the tribulation that befell them. They cannot. So Dangote has gotten a lot of help. In fact, Dangote became successful from Nigerian money. That's the truth of it. That is how Dangote became what he is. It became what he is from Nigerian money. Nigerian money is Dangote. It means Dangote was able to connect with certain people that mattered, people that were in charge or still in charge. So now, Dangote Refinery, according to what Seun Kuti is saying, cannot work because certain information has been given to him, but he's not ready to say what these things are. I don't want to dwell on that. From what I heard Dangote said, he said, it is the government that is stopping me. They do not want to accept or agree. The compliance unit, they do not want to supply and allow me to sell, allow me to process this crude oil, provide crude oil, provide it to me, allow me to sell, allow me to bring down the price, which is what the Nigerian government anyway said. Okay, we are going to invest Nigerian money into Dangote refinery, since we cannot operate the private one. We will be investing in this one in the hope that once Dangote kickstarts this refinery, Nigerians will benefit from it. We will cut off this oil bunkering and hijacking of these and tankers, and all of that will come to an end. And don't worry, everything will be fine. That was what the government said. But now, Dangote is still asking the government to come and buy him off, and he has told them the amount. Do you know that there is a possibility that they can end up trying to buy Dangote, pay Dangote that money? These guys are, you can't trust this government. They can end up saying, okay, the Nigerian government has decided to begin 50% first, then we'll begin blah, blah, blah. That refinery will not work, but they would have ended up paying Dangote. Dangote will cash out. Now, Dangote is not going to take all that money. It's going to be an agreement between these same politicians. Like, you know what is going to happen? We are going to spread this cash. You're going to take your own, but this and that has to be paid. He said, okay, no problem. I'm going to pay you guys this one. You can take, so pay me this amount of money for my stress and energy. And the Nigerian government will say now they have taken over Dangote's refinery. They will say Dangote has 10% or 5% in that refinery. Can you imagine that Dangote has 5% in that refinery? That's what we'll be told. And at the end of the day, that refinery will not work. It will not see the light of the day. Nigeria money is gone. The money they borrowed, loan from China to pay Dangote, oh my God, everything will go down the drain. That is now one school of thought. But if we are to look at it this way, when Dangote begins this business and truly Dangote begins to produce, are we going to buy petroleum products lower, cheaper? Or Dangote will be so much powerful that it can close down his refinery and said it's not going to do nothing? After the government had already signed contract of maybe 100 years, which I believe the government can destroy such contract and say, hey, we care less about that contract again. You've breached your own. You dare not stop. It's going to be a little bit tough and tense. But I don't think Dangote will want to go that route to fight the government. The same government that made him. Maybe we want to. I think what will work for us is to have a healthy competition. But who has money now to invest in a refinery like Dangote did? A lot of people are applauding Dangote, saying, yes, let us allow Dangote do it. Let us allow Dangote so we can have, but we don't know what will become of it. Will Dangote begin to monopolize it? Will Dangote use this as a form of control? Like, no, I'm not refining. Will the government now begin to look for those foreign refineries? Now, he also talked about a certain refinery that was sold for the same amount, he said the same size, which I am not going to begin to look at. You have to understand the blueprint of such refineries, the capability of such refineries, and you also have to look at the machinery used in such refinery, and also the amount of repair and maintenance cost and many factors before we compare price. But it is still important for us to take note of it too. He said a certain refinery was sold for $2 billion, the same amount that the Nigerian government invested in Dangote's refinery, and they said it's only I think about a 0.25%, or is it 10%? So what is Dangote saying? How much did Dangote actually invest in that refinery? What are they trying to tell us? That Dangote's refinery is worth these particular billions and billions of dollars, whilst it's not worth it. Are they going to rip us again? Is the government going to now buy Dangote's refinery that has been sort of boosted? They've boosted the price to make it appear like how they pad contracts, how they increase the amount, how they, maybe that is what they are about to do. But let us still stick to Dangote said, I have this refinery, this is what I can do with it, and this will be the amount that petroleum products will be sold. What are your thoughts? Drop your comment, like, and share. See you in the next one.